Let me tell you, church, friends, people who are watching me, this man is a man who loves everybody. He don't hate anybody. He's a man who loves everybody. One thing I love about him is he will never speak bad about anybody. And when I was leading the worship and when this man of God was speaking and praying for people, the whole atmosphere there changed. And when I could sense the presence of God so powerfully there, and that's when I came to know that this man carries the grace and favor from God. Hey, this is Emmanuel Gollar here, and it gives me an immense pleasure and joy to speak about an amazing anointed man of God, Dr. Mathew Kuruvilla, whom you all know as Pastor Tangu. Few years back, I met him for the first time in Dharavi. And the moment he entered the hall, I was leading worship on the stage, and I was singing this song called Koi Nahi Hai Aadar Ke Yogya, Sara Aadar Sari Mahima Tujhko Mile Yeshu. Right after my worship, he came on stage, he caught hold of my hand, and he said, Emmanuel, I want you to lead that chorus again. And when I was leading the worship and when this man of God was speaking and praying for people, the whole atmosphere there changed. And when I could sense the presence of God so powerfully there, and that's when I came to know that this man carries the grace and favor from God. And after the word was over, then when he was leaving from the back door, I went running to him and I said, Pastor, can you just pray for me? And that moment, what he said amazed me. And that was, Emmanuel, we listen to your song and we sing your song in all our churches. Till that time, I didn't know which church he comes from and all those things. But then he started praying for me and he started prophesying over my life. And he said, Emmanuel, I can see God is making you a king over this area, Dharavi. And I took it. And I was so blessed with the prophetic word, and I received it, and I, with a heart, I asked him, Pastor, can you come to my house? Because I came to know with the organizer there, that he was flying back, the next day early morning to Dubai. And I with a greedy heart, I said, Pastor, can you please come to my house and bless our family? Because that I remember my wife and we had delivered a baby, second baby was born. Didn't took for a long time. He said, Emmanuel, I'll come. And I was so happy, that such a mighty man of God who is traveling all over the world, coming home and blessing my family. And the moment he entered our house, he was so happy. Me, my wife, and both our children. And he prayed for us. He blessed us, with our prayers, with gifts. And let me tell you, church, I must tell you, this man of God whom I know, from many years now, man who has a zeal, man who is in fire, man who carries and who always want to see people getting saved. And recently, a few years back, we went to this place called Rani Vihar in Gujarat. It was in a village, and when I got a call and he said, we are going to a village ministry, in the village there will be a few people, and will you be able to come? I was like, why not? I will definitely join you, because I was so blessed from his word, so I wanted to hear the word of God from him. And then when we went there, we saw that there is no hotel, nothing around. We are staying in a small house with not that great food, but with whatever food we had there. But my heart was so overjoyed because I wanted to spend some time with this man of God, and I happened to get that moment with him in Gujarat. Let me tell you, church, friends, people who are watching me, this man is a man who loves everybody. He don't hate anybody. He's a man who loves everybody. One thing I love about him is he will never speak bad about anybody. And that's what I pray. And I remember this, even this thing, when I told him that, Pastor, I am going to Australia, and he said, don't worry, I will arrange everything for you. I was like, what? So he called his coordinator back in Australia, Heavenly Feast, and the pastor came, greeted me. And I have, not only in Australia, in other parts of the world, the Heavenly Feast church has been such a blessing to me and to my family. I bless this man of God, and I pray as he's celebrating his 30th year of God-given ministry to him, I pray that he can see many, 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 many more years of his ministry life. And as he's celebrating his 60th birthday, I pray to God, God give him more strength so that he can travel to village, travel to cities, travel to different part of the world and do the ministry in the same way, which he was doing before. I pray and I bless you, man of God. You are such a good father to me, and not only to me, to many all around the world. I bless you. I pray that God gives you more strength to do His work in the coming days. God bless you.